All right, shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahshua. Um, First and foremost, I want to give all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahshua, right? And basically, I want to give double honors and salutations to the elders and apostles of GMS who were well through the Spirit, man. And also, I want to give a salutation to Akim and Akwathium out there who are laboring for this truth, man. Lord willing, there's going to be a quick lesson, right? But it has to be done, as you see, as I'm typing in right now, man. We have to feed the sheep, man. So I'm gonna get right to it, man. This is John chapter 21, verse 16. It says, "He saith to him again the second time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? He saith unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He said unto him, Feed my sheep." Right, so we gotta feed the sheep, man. Right, even jumping up to verse 15, right, it says, "So when they had dined, Yahushua saith unto Simon Peter, Simon, son of Jonas, right, lovest thou me more than these? He saith unto him, Yea, Lord, right, and thou knowest that I love thee. He saith unto him, Feed my lambs," right? He saith unto him again the second time, Simon, you son of Jonas, lovest thou me? He saith unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He saith unto him, Feed my sheep. He saith unto him the third time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? Peter was grieved because he said unto him the third time, Lovest thou me? And he said unto him, Lord, thou knowest all things. Thou knowest that I love thee. Yahushua saith unto him, Feed my sheep, right? So we got to basically feed the sheep at all times, man. And that's really what charity goes into, man. Right? And we want to feed the sheep so that we could have that charity, man. That's required of us, man. And this is 1 Corinthians 8. And 1, it says, "Not as touching things offered unto idols, we know that we all have knowledge. Knowledge puffeth up, but charity edifieth," man. So when we feed in the sheep, man, we supposed to be edifying the sheep, man. We got to make sure that we are doing the right thing, man, and making sure we serving how by Shem Yahshai and meekness, man, and not puffing ourselves up, man, because a lot of these camps out here, man, they'll use knowledge, big words, and so on and so forth, and they use it to puff themselves up, man, right? But we supposed to be edifying, man, right? And continuing on in 1 Corinthians, right, going to 13, verse 1, "Though I speak with tongues of men and of angels and have not charity, I am become as a sounding brass or a tinkling cymbal," man. So charity, man, that's really going out there and feeding the sheep, man, right? Salakia, we got to make sure that we doing the due diligence, man, because charity, man, and feeding the lambs, man, they go hand in hand, man. Charity and feeding the lambs basically is synonymous, man. Right? And continuing on, right? Verse 2 is 1 Corinthians 13, right? Verse 2, it says, "And though I have the gift of prophecy and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, though I have all faith so that I could remove mountains and have not charity, I am nothing," man. So you got to understand, man, if you don't have that charity, man, you pointless, man. It's vanity to even be warming this damn earth, man. It's pointless, man. So you want to make sure you have that charity, man, and continuing on, man, right? And it says, verse 3, it says, "And though I bestow all my goods to feed the poor, and though I give my body to be burned, and have not charity, it profit me nothing," right? And let's go to Bible Hub, Bible app, right? Let's get that 1 Corinthians, right? 1 Corinthians 13. And we're gonna get the word for first for charity, man. Right? Because like we just seen, man, right? It says in verse 3, "And though I bestow all my goods to feed the poor." So you would think nowadays that charity is feeding the poor and giving clothing to the needy, man. So throughout the context of this, man, it can't be that, right? And it says, "And though I give my body to be burned and have not charity, it profiteth me nothing," man. So we want to go back into Bible Hub, man, and get that word for charity. I'll go to verse 3 just because that's where we was at. But they are the same, man, right? And the word for charity, right, you see that G26, right? And it's agape, right? And it says affection, goodwill, love, benevolence, right? And let's go into benevolence. And it says the quality of being well-meaning, kindness, man, right? And you basically gotta be that way to your brother, man, and show brotherly love, like it says next, man. That's the spirit, man, which is giving them the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, man. Bringing out the breakdowns and the deep prophecies, man, right? And you gotta understand it says love feast, man, but it also goes into it really goes into love, man. Charity is talking about love, and what's the love, man? Hold on, let me just go into Bible Hub real quick because I don't want to. Well, don't really matter. Let me go to 1 John chapter 5, verse 2. By this we know that we love the children of God, when we love God and keep his commandments, right? So the love of your brother is loving God. And Howard Shai spoke the commandments when he spoke. So when he told Simon Peter, man, feed my lambs, feed my sheep, that was commandments, man. So we are commanded to feed the sheep, man. That's the love, man. If you love Hamashiach, man, you will love the Father, man, right? Let me get that. If I'm not mistaken, it's John 14:15. Salakia, right? If I'm not mistaken, or it's 15:14, right? Oh no, it's 14:15, right? It says, "If ye love me, keep my commandments, man." So if you love Yahweh Shai, man, if you love the Most High, man, you gotta keep the commandments. And like he's prophesied in John 21, man, feed my sheep, man. That's what we gotta do in these last days, man. We can't be playing games, man. We can't be doing a whole bunch of folly, man. We gotta be out here feeding the sheep, man. Cause that like I left off at in 1 Corinthians, bear with me, right? And Salaki, if it's like my finger going over the mic, man, I'm in a car right now. But going back to verse 4, man, it says charity or love suffereth long and is kind. Charity envieth not. Charity vaunteth not itself, is not puffed up, doth not behave itself unseemly, seeketh not her own, is not easily provoked, thinketh no evil, rejoiceth not in iniquity, but rejoiceth in truth, bearing all things, believeth all things, hopeth all things, endureth all things. Charity never faileth, but whether there be prophecies, right, they shall fail, right? And it says, whether there be tongues, they shall cease. Whether there be knowledge, it shall vanish away. So we got to understand, man, we got to give the charity to the best of our ability, because the next verse says we know in part and we prophesy in part. So we get into it as much as we can, but the whole matter of it, man, is to get our brothers and sisters, man, back into this walk, man, and get them back serving the Most High with meekness and gladness of heart, man. So I'm gonna go to there was something that I forgot, but I thought this car was about to hit somebody. Yeah, man, we gotta be charitable, man. Cause at the end of the day, man, charity is Tobit 4, but I don't know what verse it is. It's also Tobit 12, but I'm just going to look it up real quick. Tobit 4:10 and Tobit 12:9. So it says, I'm going to start at verse 9, though. For lay up a good treasure for thyself against the day of necessity. So you want to be storing up riches in heaven, right? Let me get that, right? But this is Proverbs 23, verse 5. Wilt thou set thy eye? Oh, no. I type in the wrong thing, right? Give me 1 second, right? This is Matthew chapter 6, verse 20. It says, but lay up for yourselves treasure in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal, man. So, charity, man, we laying up them treasures in heaven when we have that brotherly love, man, when we love our brothers, man, and when we feed the sheep, man, that's just setting up for yourself, man, treasures in heaven, man. And I think it's Luke 7, but I'm not sure. Bear with me. Right? It's Luke 19, and I'm going to read this, right? It's Luke 19, verse 12. He said, therefore, a certain nobleman went into a far country to receive himself a kingdom and then to return. And he called his 10 servants and delivered them 10 pounds. And he said to them, occupy till I come. But his citizens hated him and sent a message after him, saying, we will not have this man to reign over us. And it came to pass that when he was returned, having received the kingdom, then he commanded these servants to be called unto him, to whom he had given the money, and he might know how much every man had gained by trading. Then came the first, saying, Lord, thy pound have gained 10 pounds, right? And he said unto him, well, thou good servant, because thou hast been faithful in a very little, have thou authority over 10 cities, man. And the second came, saying, Lord, thy pound have gained 5 pounds. And he said, likewise be thou also over 5 cities. And another came, saying, Lord, behold, here is thy pound, which I have kept laid up in a napkin. For I fear of thee, because thou art an austere man. Thou takest up that thou layest not down, and reapest that thou didst not sow. And he said unto him, out of thy own mouth will I judge thee, thou wicked servants. Thou knewest that I was an austere man, taking up that I laid down, and reaping that did I not sow. Wherefore gavest not thou money in the bank, that I'm at my coming I might have required with mine own usury, Salakia. And he said unto him that stood by, take from him the pound and give it to him that have 10 pounds, man. So the Lord gonna, if you're not doing that charity, man, right? If you're not getting that 10 pounds back in return for the 1 pound, man, the Lord is going to require it of you, man. So you don't want to be caught out here lacking these last days, man. Feed the sheep, man. The Lord could so that you could be ruling over 10 cities, man. So that you could be ruling over 5 cities, man. So that you could have a spot, man. Right? And I'm gonna get one more, right? I think it's Galatians. It's Philippians 2 verse 12. Wherefore, my beloved brethren, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but how much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling, man. So that's a way that we work out our own salvation, because alms deliver from death, man. So you want to be feeding the sheep, man, so that you can see the kingdom, man, and that you could be blessed tenfold, man, trifold, not trifold, man, 100-fold, man. Right? You want to get that, store them treasures up in heaven, man, so the Lord ultimately could bless you at the end of the day, man. So with that, man, I want to say shalom, Yahweh Hashem Shabrakatah, man, and hopefully, Lord willing, man, this lesson was edifying, man, and I just want to say shalom.